Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. My name is Cassandra, and if it is not your first time here, then welcome back. In this video, we're going to be speaking about singleness. As you guys can see in the title of this video, I have been single for the past 4 years. I do know it's not easy being single out there, especially if you are a woman. The world is not very kind to single Black women. And if you are a mother on top of it, you are a Black single mother, I do know it is a very bumpy road. There are a lot of podcasts out there ridiculing women, just humiliating us. Social media, everywhere you turn, there's a stigma, on single women, on single Black women, especially if you are in your 30s, in your late 30s. You know that your worth is based on, your relationship status, if you have kids or not, how many kids you have, your dress size. We are hard to deal with. We are not worthy of marriage. So much that I could say, but I'm just here to tell you that none of that is true. What is true is what you believe about yourself and what God says about you. I'm a Christian, so my advice are going to be based on my faith. So I'm sorry if you're not a Christian, but I'm not sorry, because I'm here to share what my father taught me, and that's been able to help me, to shape me into becoming that woman that I am today. And so this is why I feel like I'm the slightest bit qualified, you guys, to talk about this topic. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. If I'm looking away, you guys, it's because I have my notes. So I just wanted to be prepared. So we're going to be speaking on this thought and on this subject today: how to be single successfully. You guys, that's how you know I listen to Jerry Flowers way too much, okay? How are you waiting? Because when you're single, I'm sure most of you guys want marriage, you want a partner, or you want a relationship, whatever your goal is. And if you want to be single too, that's fine too. But it's how are you waiting in this season? Because I do believe that, singleness is a season. It should be a season. Well, for most people that do desire marriage or companionship or a partner, it matters the way that you wait. If you're waiting at your doctor's appointment and you're just checking your watch every 5 minutes, fiddling your thumb, a 20-minute wait could very well feel like a 2 hours wait. But if you are keeping yourself busy, you're scrolling on your phone, you're listening to a podcast, you don't even realize when they're calling you, right? And it's your turn. So I look at being in my single season the same way. There is so many things that you could do. Maybe you might choose to go to school, or maybe you might choose to go to work and bury yourself in work and become a workaholic just so you don't feel alone. However you're waiting, I do think that matters. One of the best ways that we could wait is to work on ourselves spiritually, physically, financially. Just work on yourself until you become the best version of yourself that you would want to be. And I think this is truly how to really get the best out of that time that you're single. The second thing that I want to focus on is healing. Are you healing from the past relationships that you've had? Trust me, they truly do affect us. They affect the way that we treat people. They affect your mood. They affect the next relationship that you're going to step into. And I do believe that anyone that is going from relationship to relationship that has not taken the time to heal is truly a selfish person. Because think about it, you're going to be pouring all that trauma on someone else that does not deserve any of it, simply because you did not take the time to heal. It could be past trauma. It could be, childhood trauma, past hurt. As long as you have not taken the time to heal from it, it's going to catch up with you. Find out the roots of them. How? Why am I this way? It's not just therapy, because Jerry Flowers and his wife, they are doing this thing called Wife Academy that I paid for. It's pretty much therapy, but it's not like a one-on-one therapy. and they give us homework. And one of the things that I learned from this was there's a lot of things that I needed to heal from. There are things that I needed to unlearn. There are things that I needed to learn. A few of the things that I wanted to learn, I'll read them to you guys. I am overly independent. I avoid conflict at all costs. I had no boundaries whatsoever, you guys. I was not able to have hard conversations within my relationships, and that's romantic, family, you name it. And one of the things that I know I needed to unlearn was when someone is trying to pay me a compliment, to just accept it. It shows that you don't have, a great self-esteem or self-confidence, because what's wrong with just say thank you and move on? I had a very hard time at putting myself first, which is why all of my past relationships, I never picked someone that actually put me first. It was always their job, their family, their friends, anything else, but I did not come first. And I cannot blame them because I didn't put myself first. So there is no way I would be able to attract someone that would put me first. My past relationships, they actually reflected that. I didn't prioritize myself. I didn't know how to accept help. I didn't know how to ask for help. And when someone did offer help, I would say, no, I'm good. Even though indeed I'm not good. I would be in relationships where I would not allow the man to be a man because I would do everything myself. It was just so many things, you guys, that I've learned. 1 Corinthians verse 11. God puts us on this earth to love one another, to help one another. You shouldn't have the mentality of, I can do everything by myself. I can do that all by myself. I know this is what, culture, society taught us, but it's not true. I had to go deeply and realizing that, okay, where is this coming from? And the homeworks that they would give you, they would ask you to find out the root of the problem and find a Bible verse that would support, why you need to change that. And you guys, it was so beneficial to me, which is why I'm telling you, whatever type of therapy, it doesn't have to be you speaking to a counselor every single day and they're writing in a notebook. It could be, someone that is a mentor. It could be someone that is offering a class, like anything that is self-reflect, that is about you, your personal growth. Just be a part of it, you guys. Trust me, it matters, because it doesn't matter how many years you've been single. If you didn't take the time to do the work, then whenever you get into a next relationship, it's gonna be the same issue because you did not take the time to do the work. Next point, you guys, I wanted to make is finding yourself. Finding yourself, the reason why I say that is because there is a lot of us that don't even know who we are, and yet we are in a relationship. 5 years, 6 years, 3 years, 7 years, when we don't even know who we are. Maybe some of us lost ourselves along the way, but maybe some of us didn't even know who we were to begin with. Whatever it is that you have to do to find out who you really are, when you're getting to know yourself, do you like her? Is it someone that you would hang out with? And if not, if you don't like really who you are, what are you doing to change that? There's a lot of people that can't be by themselves. If they're going somewhere, they cannot go alone. They always have to be with someone. Ask yourself why. Why can I enjoy my own company? A good place to start is your thoughts. This is who you really are. What are you thinking about when you're alone? Do you have harmful thoughts? Do you have positive thoughts? Do you enjoy your own company? Do you know what you like? Do you know what you don't like? Are you confident in who you are? And are you confident in whose you are? Is there anything that you need to change? Are you insecure? And how are you dealing with your insecurities? Are you financially secure? And I guess that depends on your age, while you're watching this video. If you're in your 20s, your early 20s, I'm not gonna expect you to have everything figured out, as opposed to someone in their late 20s, early 30s, you should be a little bit more, established in your career and your finances. I'm not saying you should have everything figured out, but, I'm just saying I don't expect someone that is in their early 20s to be at the same place financially as someone that is in their late 30s. Finance is a big deal. It affects you, and especially as a single woman. It is stressful because, we don't have a partner. We don't have a husband. We don't have someone that we can say, hey, I'm late on this. Can you help me out? Right. And so it's very wise to make good financial decision and to be able to take care of yourself, and not only take care of yourself, but save for a rainy day, because when that time comes, and it will come, it's it's good to be prepared. And if you're not financially secure, then what are you doing about it? Let's say you work in a job and you work in, a 9 to 5, and it's like paycheck to paycheck, you're struggling to pay your bills. That shouldn't be your end goal. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna be working like that for the rest of my life. What can you do? Maybe you can go to school, further your education, change career. It's never too late. I don't care if you're in your 40s, 50s. One of the best advice someone gave me before I went back to school was, the time is gonna pass by anyways. So you might as well be passing the time by doing what you said you were gonna do. So let's say you're gonna go back to school and it's gonna be for 2 years. Listen, before you know it, it's gonna be 2 years. So you might as well start. Have goals, be ambitious. Maybe you work a 9 to 5 and you wanna be your own boss, or you wanna make a little bit of extra money, or you want multiple stream of income. Start the business. The business is not gonna start itself. Maybe you wanna be a content creator. Listen, create the content. If you watch a video and you even remake the video, but you make it 3% differently than the other person made it, guess what? It's a whole new video. So we all are doing exactly what the other person is doing. The next thing I wanted to talk about was get a hobby. I understand you're single, whether you're a single mom, whether you don't have any children. What is your hobby? I was reading a post on the Shade Room the other day. They were asking people, what is your hobby? What do you like to do? And a lot of people were like, I don't know. I just know I work a lot. And I'm like, wow, there are really people out there that are grown men and women that doesn't know what they like to do. And it is sad, you guys. Find out, what is it that you like? Do you like to go to the movies? Do you like to go hiking? Do you like to try out different restaurants? No matter what it is, find out what it is that you like and why do you like doing it? And go out there and do it. Don't wait on someone. One of the things that I really had to learn, you guys, is to stop waiting on someone to start living my life. I've been single for 4 years. If I was waiting for someone to start living my life, then I would have been very miserable. Do you like wine? Go to a wine tasting. Whatever it is that you like to do it. And that is another point that I want to make, you guys. You really think people are out there checking for you, looking at you, judging you? People are really thinking about themselves. Look at the economy, you guys. Look at the world we live in. People are stressed. People are worried about their own self. Nobody's worrying about you, boo. Pop your tripod, take the picture, create the content, go out, sit in a restaurant by yourself, sit at the bar by yourself, go to the movies by yourself. Nobody cares, okay? Nobody cares. Do what makes you happy. So when someone comes along, when they ask you, what do you like to do for fun? So you don't just be like, I don't know, whatever you like to do. That's not the correct answer. Ma'am, please stop. This is why God has you in this position. It's because you have a lot to learn and unlearn. Solo dates are my thing. And I even thought about it the other day. I said, God, when I get married, I really hope my husband don't get jealous, because I really want to continue my solo dates. It's just that time I'm by myself. And especially as a mother that is raising a child that has been diagnosed with autism. He's 1, but he's like 3 children all in one. I need that time by myself. That is my time to recharge and not be pouring from an empty cup. So as a mom, especially, you need your time alone. You need to find out what you like to do without your children. And that is totally okay. Get busy living, you guys. I don't know how long the video is. I want this video to be no longer than 10 to 15 minutes, but we'll see. Don't sit around and wait for someone to magically appear in your life to start living. Wear the outfit that you want to wear. That is something that I'm guilty of, you guys. I used to have so many clothes in my closet, and I'm like, I'm waiting for that special occasion. What if you died tomorrow? I hope not. But what if you do? I started living my life, you guys, and that was the best decision I could have ever took in my entire life, you guys. I'm encouraging you today to live your life. Do what you want to do. Dress how you want to dress. Of course, modestly. Don't wait for someone to start living. If you want to try something, go ahead and try it. And I'm not saying by no means that, You can't just ask a girlfriend to go out, let's grab lunch, let's grab coffee. That's not what I'm saying. But there's a lot of things that maybe you want to do, your friends don't want to do them. Are you just gonna not do it because your friends don't want to do it? That is absolutely crazy. I just wanted to drop some of these nuggets and drop these positive affirmations on you. I just want to tell you that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. You are the head and not the tail. You are not what the internet is saying. You are not what someone else says about you. You are what you truly believe that you are and what God says you are. So with that being said, I hope that you guys truly enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys you guys subscribe. And if you guys have any other suggestion, anything else that has helped you in your singleness journey that you want to share, this is a sisterhood, this is a community, please drop them in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys think. If you did enjoy this video and you are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and I would see you guys in the next one. Bye.